guys, welcome back to my channel. Here you have the last, I think, of my foundation pages, base pages that I'm going to be working with. I have done the last two layouts that I have posted here on my channel have been related to these, which I created, I want to say probably about May of last year or so. But so you'll see that these scraps, paper scraps, really are just framing the kind of the outside of the layout, and this area here in the middle is where the photos will go. I do have my photos here. There are several of them, different sizes. I'm gonna have to probably cut them down and configure them in such a way. But my pictures are here. These are not completely adhered down. They're just tacked. That one, it like has been moving around. This one's a little bit more anchored down. You'll see, like this one. I'm not sure where this one will go, if like it'll go at the bottom of the, like underneath, or if the photo, I don't know. I'm not quite sure yet, but I have all of this here in the middle to play with. I have a bunch of, let me just set this aside here. I have a bunch of different embellishments that I pulled and that I also filmed. I have a whole bunch of stuff in here. I'm not going to use it all. I already know that. But some of this stuff is like wicked old. So much stuff. So I'm just going to see what I can, what I end up pulling out. These are kind of like my last shot, and then they're leaving my stash. So I do have to do two travel related layouts. So I may try to make a page kit for the other set of photos that I have to do related to this. But I may just do it, put it together, so while these embellishments are out, and then I can sunset them and put them away. So here are the embellishments I have to choose from, and my foundation page or base page, and my photos. And I'm ready to roll. So come back in a few minutes and I will show you what I came up with. See you in a few. Hey guys, I am just checking to make sure I am in frame here, and I'm just showing you my completed layout. I'm a super slow scrapper, so it's been days since I started this, and I'm finishing up, but mostly just because I've had different commitments and things like that. So, but it's finally finished. This base page was meant for a lot of photos, so I love that it came out. I made my photos fit and have this layout work for me. It's not perfect. It is not meant to be perfect. I used up old stash, which I'll walk you through in a second. But essentially, if you look at the borders, that is the base page. I would say, I think if I were to change anything, I've kind of learned to live with it, but I think I would pick like a different pattern paper for this outside border. I think that's the only thing. I try to like not look down here, the corners, but that's just me. I think everything else works here. Again, very photo heavy. I trimmed down my photos. I worked on the placement first of the photos and kind of just moved them around after kind of thinking about which ones I wanted to use, which ones I was going to leave out. And then once I came up with the photos that I thought were a good representation of this particular layout, then I did end up taking some away and just kind of kept the more important ones that I thought told a little bit more of the story. And so that's what you see here. And then I've gone ahead, and these were already part of the base page. Oh, look at that little. I did trim down some of the spots, so I'm gonna have to shake these off a little bit. So this was original to the base page. So was this. And I just glued down the photos. Here, it doesn't come into contact with the photos, which is fine. I pulled, this has been in my stash, I want to say probably at least a decade. So I'm finally using it. Pulling on the colors from over here. I don't care that it's not the same exact one, but this cluster here does have the same color. So I'm okay with that. I have the starfish over here. It does have some shells here. So I thought it was appropriate to go ahead, and I had this die cut. I don't even know where I got it. I'm thinking maybe I purchased it at some point. I don't know. Or I don't remember making this myself. But whatever, in my stash. This is also from my stash. I just layered these on top of one another. This is from I believe it's a travel crate paper collection from years ago. And then I used for the small stickers here, these two and this one. I used the sticker book from Simple Stories called Going Places. I think this was in a Simple Stories warehouse box from a couple years ago. And then this is, this cut apart is from a paper pad that I just took the cut apart sheet and just cut them down. And that's it. I went ahead and I did bring this frame in. It was already in my stash, in my travel stuff. And then this is another sticker. I took the sticky off the back and I did pop it on some foam squares. And since it looks like a label, I went ahead and strung some crochet thread there. But very simple. I love the way that this came out. And this is the last of what I believe is the last of the base pages I had created that I have had in my stash for quite a while. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create some additional ones. So that should be a lot of fun, just pulling papers and creating first probably some page kits, and then actually sitting down and creating some base pages. There's lots of inspiration on YouTube. The person that I like to recommend people towards is Janet Madison from RTS Scrapbooking. She has some of her videos, I believe, are still up on YouTube. She does have a Patreon. I talk about it frequently. But don't forget that there's also a couple of great Facebook groups. If you are on Facebook, this might be, if you're not on Facebook, this might be the reason to get on Facebook. Is I love my groups. It is the main reason I'm on Facebook, or remain on Facebook, I should say. And those two groups are Love RTS and the Crafty Low Spend or No Spend group. I will have both of those linked in the description box below. If you want to join communities with like-minded individuals with no drama, I swear there is no drama on these Facebook groups. It's absolutely wonderful and enriching content. There's all kinds of things for everyone. There's no silly questions. I absolutely love, those are my two groups that I am loyal to, and go there, you know, at least once a day, if not more often. But yeah, so there's lots of inspiration there as well. You'll hear the terms base page or foundation page there as well. There's always lots of different tags, and there's different hops. That's what I meant, not tags. Hops going on that members from the group will share on there. And just general inspiration for our hobby. So I do hope that you will check that out. And probably what I'm going to end up doing next is, since this is the last of it, by the time I'm filming this, it's about, it's just the first week in July, but I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to include this as like the last page in kind of the June series. So you can, it'll be like a layout share, if you will. So I think I'm going to work on that, and you guys, that will probably be more than likely the next video. So be on the lookout for that. If you want to see just some previous layouts that I have done, feel free to do that. And subscribe, and don't forget to like this video if you have enjoyed this video, or if you're interested in looking at playlists, I will have that linked at the end for base pages. I will you will see me create and use base pages, so definitely be on the lookout for that if you're interested in knowing a little bit more about base pages. And the guru on this is not me. The guru on this, there's lots of inspiration, like I said, on YouTube, but Janet from RTS Scrapbooking, for me, in my humble opinion, is #1. So, all right, guys, I will talk to you soon, and don't forget to see what's coming up next. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.